Okay, so in this video, we're going to take a look at the Toon Farm Pack tractor, and we're going to set up the colliders for the tractor to work with Unity's physics. So we go into Toon Farm Pack prefabs, vehicles, agricultural. That's all the stuff they have in there is in here. So you could pick a tractor. I'm going to use tractor 1A, the green one, and drag it out onto the scene. We're going to reset the transforms position, just the position. So it's in the middle of the thing. So actually, as you can see, as a vehicle, it needs to be pointing in the front. The blue arrow needs to point forward. And as default with this Toon Pack, it comes in rotated by 90 degrees. So we cannot put the rigid body on this one, because then the tractor will go sideways. So what we want is to create a parent object for this. So we want to create an empty parent called tractor. And in fact, this is all mesh. So we are going to create an empty parent called mesh for the tractor. And all the meshes stuff will be in here. It's got LODs and stuff, so everything in here. And notice it does have 4 separate wheels, all of which are pointing in the wrong direction as well. So they will rotate sideways if you don't fix this. So to fix it, we need to, in fact, I need to have this one pointing the right direction. So we need to rotate this top one, or we can just rotate this one by 90 degrees so that I think it goes that. Does it go that way? It has to point there. This needs to point that way. So minus 90. See if that worked. So now our tractor parent is pointing in the right direction. So, but we need to do the same thing with these wheels. Create an empty parent for each wheel and make sure it's rotating in the right direction. So we create an empty parent called, create an empty parent. It doesn't work for some reason. It's in a prefab. That's the reason why it's not working. We'll unpack this prefab as well. And then we will create an empty parent for each one of these. So wheel mesh FL. And then this can be rotated minus 90 or plus 90, I think. No, we don't want to do that. This needs to be rotated so that it's pointing forwards. So what we'll do is unparent this first. Make this be rotated 90 degrees. We also want to have this in the same position as the wheel. So we want to copy the position of the wheel and paste it into the parent. And then we can parent the wheel and have it all be in the same at 0. The wheel mesh should be 0, 0, 0, and minus 90 is fine. And so that the parent is pointing in the right direction. And now we got to do the same thing for all the other ones. So let's create empties for each one. FR, RL, and RR. So we want the position position and rotate this 90 degrees. Then we can parent it. Same thing with this. Okay, we copy the position. Paste. And 90 degrees. And finally, the rear right. And 90 degrees. So when we click on these, it's all pointing in the right direction. Okay, so and then the parent object here is pointing in the right direction. Otherwise, it's going to be a problem. So I'm going to put a box collider on the parent, as well as a rigid body. We'll give it 2500 and linear dampening of 1, so that it doesn't start rolling on its own when it gets dropped if it gets dropped from a height or something. You can use less or more depending on what you want with linear dampening, but that seems to work well for me. So now we need to size the collider accordingly. This is best done in isometric view mode, so we can move this to match where the actual tractor body is. So like here, for instance, and then look at the front and move it. I don't like to have it overlapping with the wheels themselves, so we can just do it like this, I think. And then, yeah, we'll leave room for the attachments. Does not need to have a collider on that, and the back one as well, where we'll be attaching attachments to it. So I think that's sufficient for the collider. And if we press play on this, so we'll align the camera with the view. And then we'll press play and see what happens. So as you can see, the tractor is sitting on the ground, the body of the tractor, which is fine. And the wheels are in the middle of it. It's because there's no wheel colliders yet. So once we put on the wheel colliders, it'll be on the ground correctly. So we have an error here. Concave mesh colliders are not supported when used with rigid bodies. So we need to get rid of, there's a mesh collider somewhere that we need to get rid of. And usually it's on the LOD 1 or 0 body. So I don't know where the collider is. There shouldn't be any colliders. Oh, there's a mesh collider on the parent. So what we want to do is get rid of this. You can just turn it off, or you could delete it. Either way, we don't need it. And then, as you can see, there's this tractor edit script on here that you click this slider. If you move the slider, it adds dirt to the wheels. So it's something that can be used at runtime to make dirt appear on the wheels. All right, so let's create the wheel colliders next. So in this tractor, we'll do an empty called wheel colliders. And then for each of the wheel colliders, we will create an empty. Front left. And then we'll move that to the middle of the front left tire. And but first let's just create the wheel collider on it. Okay, so we can see it. So we want it on the left side, and let's go into ISO mode as well. So then the wheel collider, we can just move it. And I think we want the front view, front left. So we want it in the middle of the tire and move it there. And the radius of it, oh, actually, we're moving the wrong thing. We want to move the collider, not the parent. So move the collider. See, the parent should be 0, 0, 0. Okay, so that's good. Move the collider. And then we'll up the radius of it to, I think, 0.7 matches these wheels. We'll make it 0.7 for the front. And it's in the middle. So that's the front left. So we want the front right. So Control D, duplicate, rename it to front right. And then we just have to move it over to the middle of the right tire. And then we can duplicate this and create the rear right tire and move that back into the middle of the tire. And then this one, I think either 1 or 1.1 will work for these. So 1, and then make sure it's in the middle of the tire. This little round gizmo should be at the bottom. And you'll notice too with wheel colliders that the middle point of the collider is actually above the middle point. It's at the top of the suspension spring because the target position is at 0.5. If you move this up and down, it'll move that up and down. If you move the target position of the spring, but we'll just leave it at default for now. And then we create the rear left. And move it into position. And that should be everything we need to get this tractor looking like it's actually sitting on its wheels. So if we, again, align the camera, press play, and we have the tractor on its wheels now. If we look at it in scene view, I can like lift it up, and at runtime you can lift it up and it'll bounce onto its tires. Now if I change this linear dampening to 0, it'll be a little bit more bouncy, possibly. It may or may not move forward. You might get it to move forward, but it doesn't always happen. So in the next video, we're going to get this to move forward. So now if it is moving like that, you can see it's rotating. The tire itself is not rotating, as you can see in the view. The mesh itself is not rotating, but the tire, the wheel collider is rotating. We'll see in the next video when we set up the script how to get the wheels to rotate along with the colliders. So that's in the next video. We're going to set up the script in C#, and then there will also be a Game Creator 2 version of that video to create the controller in Game Creator 2 as well. So we'll see you in the next video.